Romano drops bombshell on Donnarumma to Man United plus Dream 11 revealed after 65 minutes Sesko signing. Welcome to United News, your most trusted and reliable source for everything Manchester United. When transfer rumors are flying and speculation reaches fever pitch, you know exactly where to turn for the real facts. We've spent years building our reputation as the go-to destination for accurate United news, expert analysis, and insider insights that you simply won't find anywhere else. Whether it's breaking transfer news, tactical analysis, or exclusive interviews, United News delivers the content that matters most to Red Devils fans around the world. Today, we're bringing you a double dose of transfer drama that could reshape how you think about Manchester United's immediate future. We've got shocking revelations from the world's most trusted transfer expert about a goalkeeper saga that has gripped the football world, plus an exclusive look at what United's dream team could look like if they pull off one of the summer's biggest signings. What if we told you that one of the most talked about goalkeeper transfers of the summer has just taken a dramatic twist that nobody saw coming? What if we revealed that Fabrizio Romano himself has dropped a bombshell that changes everything about Manchester United's supposed pursuit of one of the world's best keepers? And what if we showed you exactly how United's team could look with a potential £65 million signing leading the attack? Get ready for the complete inside story on why the Donnarumma to United links might be nothing more than media hype, plus the exclusive breakdown of United's potential Dream 11 that could dominate the Premier League. Romano's reality check, the Donnarumma truth bomb. When Fabrizio Romano speaks, the football world listens. The Italian journalist has built his reputation on cutting through speculation and delivering the facts that matter. So when he drops a bombshell about one of the summer's most talked about transfers, you know it's time to pay attention. The speculation linking Gianluigi Donnarumma to Manchester United has been building for weeks. Sky Sports confirmed United's interest was genuine. The Telegraph reported that PSG were braced for a renewed push from United. Recent reports even claimed that United had entered into formal talks for the Italian goalkeeper's transfer to Old Trafford. But Romano has just cut through all the noise with a statement that changes everything we thought we knew about this potential deal. What I'm told is that as of today there are no negotiations between PSG, Man United and Donnarumma. Romano declared on his YouTube channel. This isn't just a minor correction or a subtle clarification. This is a complete reality check that suggests much of the recent speculation has been built on shaky foundations. When Romano uses capital letters for NO negotiations, he's making it crystal clear that whatever talks people thought were happening simply aren't taking place. The media circus that got out of hand. So how did we get to a point where major news outlets were reporting United's interest in Donnarumma as fact, only for Romano to reveal there are no actual negotiations taking place? The answer tells us a lot about how modern transfer reporting works and why it's so important to have trusted sources. The story started with genuine elements. Donnarumma does have just 1 year left on his PSG contract. The French club are indeed pursuing Lucas Chevalier from Lille as a potential replacement. These facts created a situation where it was logical to assume that Donnarumma might be available for transfer. Manchester United's ongoing questions about their goalkeeper situation added fuel to the fire. While Andre Onana has shown improvement, some fans and media outlets continue to question whether he's the long-term solution. This created a natural link between United's potential needs and Donnarumma's availability. But somewhere between genuine circumstances and actual negotiations, the story took on a life of its own. What might have started as United keeping tabs on Donnarumma's situation morphed into reports of active pursuit and formal talks. This is exactly why Romano's intervention is so valuable. While other sources might repeat rumors or add their own speculation, Romano's commitment to factual reporting helps separate reality from wishful thinking. Why Donnarumma was never really an option. Looking back at the speculation with Romano's clarification in mind, it becomes easier to understand why the Donnarumma to United story never quite made complete sense. Several factors should have been red flags that this transfer was more media creation than genuine possibility. First, there's the financial reality. Donnarumma is one of the highest-paid goalkeepers in world football, earning wages that would represent a massive commitment from any buying club. For a position where United already have a significant investment in Onana, spending such enormous amounts would be difficult to justify. Second, there's the tactical fit question. While Donnarumma is undoubtedly a world-class shot-stopper, his style doesn't necessarily align with what Ruben Amorim wants from his goalkeeper. Amorim's system requires keepers who are comfortable with the ball at their feet and can contribute to build-up play. Onana, despite his critics, actually fits this profile better than Donnarumma. Third, there's the simple matter of squad harmony. Replacing a goalkeeper who has been working to adapt to a new system and showing signs of improvement would send mixed messages to the rest of the squad. It would suggest that patience and development aren't valued, which could undermine other players' confidence. The real goalkeeper situation at United. With the Donnarumma speculation put to rest, it's worth examining where Manchester United actually stand with their goalkeeper situation. Andre Onana's first season at Old Trafford was undoubtedly challenging, but there are signs that he's adapting to English football and Amorim's tactical demands. Onana's shot-stopping ability was never really in question. His distribution and ability to play out from the back were exactly what United wanted when they signed him. The adjustment period was always going to involve some growing pains as he adapted to a new league, new teammates, and new tactical systems. Recent performances suggest that Onana is finding his feet at Old Trafford. His communication with defenders has improved, his decision-making in crucial moments has become more reliable, and his distribution continues to be a valuable asset for United's build-up play. The truth is that United probably don't need a new goalkeeper right now. What they need is to continue supporting Onana's development while focusing their transfer resources on positions where upgrades are more urgently required. The real transfer priority, Benjamin Sesko. While the Donnarumma story dominated headlines, the much more significant transfer news involves Manchester United's pursuit of Benjamin Sesko. This is where the club's real transfer focus lies, and it's a story with genuine substance behind it. According to the Manchester Evening News, United are advancing with a potential move for Sesko after receiving encouragement in their pursuit of the Slovenia international. This isn't speculation or media wishful thinking. This is concrete progress toward a signing that could transform United's attacking options. The financial details also make sense. RB Leipzig want around £65 million plus add-ons and a percentage of any future sale. While this represents a significant investment, it's exactly the kind of strategic spending that United should be making. Rather than chasing expensive solutions to problems that don't exist, they're targeting a position where improvement is desperately needed. Sesko's goal-scoring record speaks for itself. The 22-year-old managed 21 goals in all competitions last season, showing exactly the kind of clinical finishing that United have been missing. Compare this to United's current forwards Rasmus Højlund and Joshua Zirkzee, who managed just 7 Premier League goals between them last term. The domino effect, how other signings led to Sesko. United's pursuit of Sesko becomes even more interesting when you consider how their other transfer activities have influenced their striker search. The club initially targeted Liam Delap, but when that move didn't materialize, they shifted focus to other options. Aston Villa's adamant refusal to sell Ollie Watkins also played a role in United's decision-making. Rather than continuing to chase players who weren't available, United pivoted to targets who were genuinely obtainable. This kind of flexible transfer strategy shows maturity from United's recruitment team. Instead of becoming fixated on specific targets and potentially overpaying or missing out entirely, they've maintained a list of quality alternatives and moved decisively when opportunities arose. The signings of Matheus Cunha from Wolves and Bryan Mbeumo from Brentford also influenced the Sesko pursuit. These two players scored 37 goals between them last season, showing exactly the kind of attacking output that United have been missing. Adding Sesko to this group would create a formidable attacking unit. Amorim's Dream 11. How it all fits together. With the potential addition of Benjamin Sesko and the existing signings of Cunha and Mbeumo, it's possible to start imagining what Ruben Amorim's strongest 11 might look like for the new season. The team that could face Arsenal in just over 2 weeks' time is starting to take shape. In goal, Andre Onana should regain his fitness and take his place as United's number 1. Despite the Donnarumma speculation, Onana remains the logical choice and has shown enough improvement to warrant continued faith. The defense looks likely to feature a back three of Lenny Yoro, Matthijs de Ligt, and Harry Maguire. This combination offers pace, aerial ability, and leadership, exactly what Amorim needs for his tactical system to function effectively. In the wingback positions, Ahmad has impressed during preseason and looks set to start the season on the right side. His pace and attacking instincts make him ideal for the demanding role that wingbacks play in Amorim's system. On the left, Patrick Dorgu scored in the win over Bournemouth and appears ready to make his mark in his first full season at United. The midfield foundation. The midfield setup reveals a lot about how Amorim wants United to play. Bruno Fernandes is expected to operate in a deeper role than he's used to, taking on more responsibility for controlling the tempo and linking defense to attack. This tactical adjustment could unlock new dimensions to his game. Alongside Fernandes, Manuel Ugarte looks likely to get the nod as the defensive midfielder. His energy, pressing, and ball-winning ability provide exactly what United need to implement Amorim's high-intensity style. However, Kobbie Mainoo's performance against West Ham showed he could provide serious competition for this spot. The competition between Ugarte and Mainoo actually represents a positive problem for Amorim. Having two quality options for the same position means he can rotate based on opponents, maintain high standards through competition, and handle the demands of a long season more effectively. The attacking revolution. This is where United's transfer strategy becomes most exciting. The potential front three of Mbeumo, Sesko, and Cunha would represent a complete transformation of United's attacking options. Bryan Mbeumo brings creativity, pace, and the ability to find pockets of space that opposing defenses struggle to cover. His assist numbers at Brentford showed he can create chances for teammates, while his goal-scoring record proved he can finish opportunities himself. Benjamin Sesko would provide the focal point that United have been missing. His combination of height, pace, and finishing ability makes him exactly the kind of complete striker that modern football demands. At 22, he also offers the potential for continued development and improvement. Matheus Cunha adds another dimension with his versatility and work rate. He can drift wide, drop deep, or support from advanced positions depending on what the tactical situation requires. This flexibility would give Amorim multiple options within the same formation. The preseason evidence. United's positive results during their USA tour provide encouraging signs that Amorim's tactical vision is starting to take shape. The 2-1 victory over West Ham and the 4-1 win against Bournemouth weren't just good results. They showed players beginning to understand and implement their manager's instructions. While preseason results should always be viewed with caution, the style of play displayed in these matches offered genuine cause for optimism. The team looked more organized defensively, more creative in midfield, and more clinical in attack than they had for much of the previous season. Patrick Dorgu's goal against Bournemouth was particularly encouraging, showing how wingbacks can contribute to the attack in Amorim's system. If United can get consistent attacking contributions from their wide defenders, it would free up the front three to focus purely on goal scoring and chance creation. Newcastle's nightmare summer. While United are building momentum with their transfer activity, Newcastle United are enduring what can only be described as a nightmare summer. Their inability to secure key targets is creating a stark contrast with United's more successful approach. Newcastle have missed out on deals from Mbeumo, João Pedro, Hugo Ekitike, and James Trafford. Now they face the prospect of losing out on Sesko as well. This pattern of near misses suggests deeper problems with their transfer strategy or their appeal to players. The contrast with United's approach is instructive. While Newcastle appear to be chasing multiple targets without successfully closing deals, United have been more selective and decisive. They've identified their priorities, moved quickly when opportunities arose, and successfully completed deals for players who improve their squad. The financial strategy behind the signings. United's transfer activity this summer shows signs of a more strategic approach to spending. Rather than making one or two enormous signings, they've spread their investment across multiple positions to create a more balanced improvement. The £65 million for Sesko represents significant investment, but it's money spent on a position where improvement was desperately needed. The striker scored 21 goals last season, more than United's current forwards managed combined in the Premier League. The signings of Cunha and Mbeumo also represent smart value in today's market. Both players had excellent seasons for their previous clubs and bring proven Premier League quality to United's squad. Their combined goal and assist numbers last season exceeded what United got from their attacking players. Tactical flexibility and depth. One of the most encouraging aspects of United's potential squad is the tactical flexibility it would provide Amorim. With quality options in multiple positions, he could adjust his approach based on opponents or within games as situations develop. The attacking trio of Bruno, Sesko, and Cunha could operate in different formations depending on what the match requires. They could play as a traditional front three, with one dropping deeper to create overloads in midfield, or with the wide players providing width while Sesko operates centrally. The midfield competition between Ugarte and Manu offers another tactical dimension. Against physical, aggressive opponents, Ugarte's energy and pressing might be preferred. Against more technical teams, Manu's passing and press resistance could be more valuable. The Arsenal test, early season marker. United's opening Premier League fixture against Arsenal will provide an early test of whether Amorim's tactical vision and new signings can deliver immediate improvement. Arsenal represent exactly the kind of opponent that United need to be able to compete with if they have genuine title ambitions. The potential Dream 11 that includes Sesko, Bruno, and Cunha would give United attacking options they haven't possessed for years. The combination of pace, creativity, and clinical finishing could trouble even the best defenses in the league. Defensively, the back three of Euro, De Ligt, and Maguire would provide the kind of solid foundation that championship-winning teams require. If this defensive unit can gel quickly, it could transform United's defensive record. The importance of getting transfers right. The contrast between United's successful pursuit of their targets and Newcastle's struggles highlights how important it is to get transfer strategy right in modern football. Clubs can't afford to waste time chasing unrealistic targets or making decisions based on media speculation rather than genuine opportunities. United's focus on Sesko while ignoring the Donnarumma speculation shows they have clear priorities and aren't being distracted by every rumor that emerges. This kind of focused approach is exactly what successful transfer windows require. The club's willingness to move on from their initial target, Delap, and pivot to alternatives, Sesko, also shows tactical flexibility in their recruitment. Rather than becoming fixated on specific players, they've maintained a broader view of how to improve the squad. Looking beyond this season. While the immediate focus is on how these signings will impact the upcoming season, it's worth considering their longer-term implications. Sesko, at 22, could be United's first-choice striker for the next decade. Bruno and Cunha are both in their prime years and could provide consistent output for several seasons. This kind of long-term thinking in transfer strategy is exactly what United have been missing in recent years. Instead of short-term fixes or panic signings, they appear to be building a squad that can develop and improve together over time. The age profile of the squad is also encouraging. With young players like Euro, Manu, and potentially Sesko combining with experienced leaders like Fernandes and De Ligt, United have the right mix of youth and experience. Conclusion, reality check, and dream team. As we reach the end of this comprehensive analysis, it's clear that this summer represents a fascinating mix of media speculation and genuine transfer progress for Manchester United. Romano's bombshell about the Donnarumma situation reminds us why it's so important to separate fact from fiction in transfer reporting. The truth is that United never really needed Donnarumma, and the speculation linking him to Old Trafford was probably more media creation than genuine possibility. Andre Onana remains the right goalkeeper for Amorim's system, and the focus should be on supporting his continued development rather than chasing expensive alternatives. The real story lies in United's pursuit of Benjamin Sesko and the potential Dream 11 that could emerge from their summer transfer activity. The combination of Sesko, Bruno, and Cunha in attack could provide exactly the kind of goal threat that United have been missing for years. The tactical flexibility this squad would offer Amorim, combined with the improved defensive options and midfield competition, suggests United could be genuinely competitive in the upcoming season. The contrast with Newcastle's struggling transfer strategy only emphasizes how well United appear to be handling their recruitment. Here at United News, we'll continue to monitor these developments closely and separate the genuine transfer progress from the media speculation. We've built our reputation on delivering accurate, insightful analysis that helps you understand what's really happening at Old Trafford. Romano's reality check on Donnarumma shows why it's so important to have trusted sources who can cut through the noise and deliver the facts. While the goalkeeper speculation captured headlines, The real work was being done behind the scenes to secure signings that actually improve the team. Stay tuned to Utd News for all the latest developments as United work to complete their transfer business. When Benjamin Sesko's signing becomes official and when the Dream 11 takes the pitch against Arsenal, you'll have read about it here first. Because when it comes to Manchester United transfer news and analysis, we don't just report the rumors. We help you understand the reality behind the headlines. And sometimes, as Romano's Donnarumma bombshell shows, the reality is very different from what you might have been led to believe.